Facebook has repeatedly fired stalker employees, then covered it up. Multiple Facebookers and ex-Facebookers risked lawsuits by revealing the company's long-standing problem with employees who abuse their access to Facebook's databases to stalk Facebook users, and its long-standing practice of binding all concerned to non-disclosure, keeping it a secret from the people who were stalked by its employees. More. Oakland passes groundbreaking municipal law requiring citizen oversight of local surveillance. Oakland, California, a city across the bay from San Francisco whose large African-American population has struggled with gentrification and police violence for decades, has a long reputation for police corruption and surveillance. More. How to do smoky eye as well as Sarah Huckabee Sanders. After Michelle Wolf made fun of Sarah Huckabee Sanders and the courtiers of the White House press corps, there was much anguish and gnashing of teeth. Beyond the heightened awareness of how servile and sad the American political press is, though, not much good's come out of it. The best is surely Laura Hudson's previously guide to doing smoky eye makeup, an art that Sanders is as accomplished at as she is at lying. This may come as a surprise, but it does not mean that Sanders applied eyeshadow to herself like a 19th century chimney sweep rubbing her eyes. A smoky eye is a complex, elegant makeup technique that is difficult to execute well without copious practice, and saying that someone nailed it is no small compliment. Fortunately for the uninitiated, there are many YouTube tutorials from beauty experts that can help explain it in more detail. After reviewing a few of my favorites, I put together a quick guide on how to achieve the classic look that Sanders so often wears to press briefings. Cambridge Analytica shut down. Cambridge Analytica, the firm that consulted on Trump's 2016 campaign and mined the data of 87 million Facebook users without their permission, has shut its doors. Same goes for the company's UK counterpart SCL. From Wired, the decision to close the company's doors internationally was announced to employees during a town hall meeting of the firm's New York City offices Wednesday. One source says that NYC employees were told to pack up and leave immediately just yesterday. Cambridge Analytica's official Twitter account tweeted out a link to a website refuting the waves of bad press the company has received with the caption, "Get the facts behind the Facebook story." Image by Mark Frauenfelder. 3 major shifts are about to transform manufacturing as we know it. We are on the verge of transforming one of society's most fundamental building blocks, manufacturing. As new technologies enable manufacturers to customize everything, these same agents are quickly turning consumers into inventors. Following the agricultural revolution some 5,000 years ago, humanity made a huge breakthrough that allowed complex societies to flourish. We specialized. It made no sense for each. Scientists discovered how to harness the power of quantum spookiness by entangling clouds of atoms. From tunneling through impenetrable barriers to being in 2 places at the same time, the quantum world of atoms and particles is famously bizarre. Yet the strange properties of quantum mechanics are not mathematical quirks, they are real effects that have been seen in laboratories over and over. One of the most iconic features of quantum movies depicted as fields of colored lines. The colors of motion creates abstract images by sampling the distinctive colors of frames and then stacking them as individual horizontal lines. This gives an impression of the movie's overall sense of color, and an idea of its narrative progression. Pictured above is Blade Runner 2049. Here's 2001, A Space Odyssey, here's Disney's Aladdin, here's Aliens, and Fantastic Mr. Fox. Danish traffic to pirate sites increases 67% in just a year. According to a new study by Rights Alliance, an anti-piracy group representing local and international rights holders. Danish traffic to pirate sites increased 67% between 2016 and 2017. Movie and TV show consumption accounts for most of the hits, but newer trends such as IPTV services and stream ripping are growing rapidly. Reddit repeat infringer policy shuts down Megalink's piracy sub. A popular subreddit specializing in links to infringing content will effectively shut itself down after an official warning from Reddit's administrators. Megalinks has more than 108,000 subscribers but has now found a new home after Reddit threatened to implement its repeat infringer policy if the sub didn't clean up its act. MPAA chief says fighting piracy remains our priority/VT pitch. To support this channel, head over to Steam and buy a copy of GridCrack VR, where you can dive right into the living internet and save the grid from megacorps, criminals and governments who have put a crack in our precious shared digital experience. Learn more at gridcrack.com.